Well, it was a strong start to the week for stocks. Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen heads to Capitol Hill tomorrow for 2 straight days of testimony. The focus, the economy, which, as you probably know, has experienced an unexpected dip of late. One issue sure to come up is the UK referendum later this week on whether that country should leave the European Union. That vote happens Thursday, ending a bitter campaign between the Leave and the Remain camps. But today, U.S. investors voted to stay in stocks, that is. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 129 points to 17,804. NASDAQ added 36, and the S&P 500 was up 12. Bob Pisani has more on the big week ahead.
It's going to be a very busy week, capped off by the Brexit vote in the UK. Now, this Brexit thing has traders utterly confused. It's gotten a lot more complicated than just should we stay in or stay out of the European Union. So last week, the market seemed to move toward the idea that the UK would exit the European Union and stocks were down. So the greatest surprise to traders then would have been if the vote was to stay in the EU. The markets would have rallied big. But now that's reversed somewhat. The market has now rallied on the belief that the UK is now likely to remain in the EU. And it's likely that at least a part of the rally we would have had this Friday had the UK stayed in the European Union has happened today. So now it's the opposite. The risk to the market is to the downside. That is, the greatest market move will come if there is a vote to leave. So the market's gyrated so much that traders are no longer sure how much the market might move if there is a vote to stay in or stay out. You get it? Okay, then we have Fed Chair Janet Yellen. She'll be testifying on Capitol Hill for the next 2 days. Investors will be looking for any major clues about the pace of future rate hikes and whether a British vote to leave the European Union could derail the Fed's plans to raise rates later this year. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Bob Pisani at the New York Stock Exchange.